night comes down like velvet on a town that never sleeps. And I walk these empty streets again, where the silence runs so deep. Every window tells a story of the lives we left behind, but none of them can touch me now, like the ghost you left inside. You're the song that keeps repeating on a station I can't change. You're the fire that keeps on burning, though the world is rearranged. In the shadow of your love, that's where I still stand, like a broken chord forgotten in a one-man band. And I've searched across the miles for a heart that fits like yours, but the doors all close too early, and I'm sleeping on the floor. Yeah, the shadow of your love, it's the only light I know. There was magic in the morning when you'd wake me with a smile. Now the bed feels cold and foreign, like it's missed you all this while. Your perfume on my collar faded slow but never died. Now I chase that scent through memories that still keep me up at night. crowd of empty chairs, with a voice that shakes like thunder, carrying every silent prayer. And if time can be a healer, then it sure is working slow, 'cause I'm still bleeding memories of the girl I used to know. In the shadow of your love, I built a world so small, but it's big enough for sorrow and the echoes of our fall. I still see your footprints fading on the streets of yesterday, and I follow them in silence, hoping they might lead the way to a place where I'm not haunted, to a time when you were near. But the shadow of your love is the only thing that's clear. In the shadow of your love, I'm still holding you, my dear. I remember when you told me love like this will never die, but seasons turn so cold and quiet, and now I'm chasing your goodbye. We were sparks inside the silence, burning brighter than the stars. Now I sit in empty darkness, still pretending where you are. All the words we left unspoken still hang heavy in the air, like the rain that keeps on falling, soft reminders you're not there. Fade into forever, like a song that never ends. You're the echo in my silence, you're the fire that won't pretend. And though the world keeps turning, I'm still lost in yesterday. 'Cause love like yours don't vanish, it just slowly fades away. We had dreams that filled the ocean, and hearts that couldn't be tamed, but life pulled us in directions that we couldn't ever name. Now your laughter haunts the hallway, like a record stuck on play, and I still reach across my pillow just to feel you slip away. I still wear the old band t-shirt that you stole and cut too small. I'd give anything to hear you sneak around these walls. Fade into forever, like smoke beneath the moon. You're the shadow in my mirror, you're the ache behind each tune. And though my heart keeps beating, it don't beat I wrote it the day you left me, but I never found the strength. Now I read it like a scripture, like a prayer I can't release. You were chaos wrapped in beauty, you were heartbreak wrapped in peace. Fade into forever, but your touch still lingers on, like the notes that live in silence, like the dusk before the dawn. And if love is just a memory, then I'll guard it night and day. You may fade into forever, but in me you're here to stay. Fade into forever, but forever's not that far. When I close my eyes, there you are. Fire's out, but the smoke still lingers in the corner where we dance. I can feel your fading fingers slipping through my second chance. The walls still know your laughter, like the night remembers dawn. But I'm stuck inside the silence since the day you said you're gone. I keep looking for your shadow on the roads we used to roam, but no matter where I follow, it just leads me back alone. And you wrote your name in ashes on a page that won't erase. Every word feels like a promise that I never can replace. And if I live 1,000 lifetimes, I would love you just the same. Though you walked into the distance, you're the one I still proclaim. The wind is colder without you, and the nights feel twice as long. I still keep your side of the bed untouched, like you've just been gone too long. I hear the echo of your laughter in the spaces of my mind, and I still talk to you in silence, like I'm begging for a sign. They say time will make it easy, but it's never been that kind. And every time I close my eyes, you're the peace I hope to find. If you ever feel alone, like the world forgot your name, just remember there's a heart out here still burning through the rain. If the nights get too heavy and your dreams start falling through, know this love still lives in me, and I'm still waiting here for you. I found your scarf in the closet, still smells like summer air. I swear I heard your voice last night, like you whispered from somewhere. I lit a candle on the windowsill, like I used to when you'd roam, just in case the wind might carry some part of your soul back home. And though I smile for the strangers, I'm breaking deep inside, 'cause every step I take without you is a step I try to hide. If you ever feel alone, like your light is burning low, just know I'm still believing They can say I should move on, but they don't know the kind of fire that still burns when love is gone. I keep a light in every hallway, and your picture in the frame. You might be miles beyond the sunset, but to me you feel the same. If you ever feel alone, like there's no one left who cares, just reach inside the quiet, and I promise you'll find me there. If your hope begins to tremble, if your voice can't find its tone, just remember, even in the dark, you're never really alone. You're never really alone. I'm still here, still your home. I found your sweater in the drawer, the one you wore that autumn night. Still smells like rain in your perfume, still fits this heart that's not quite right. I poured a glass of red like always, sat where you would rest your head. And though the room is full of silence, it still echoes what you said. You told me love could last forever, but forever felt too fast. Now I'm lost inside the quiet, living in our shattered past, picking up the pieces of yesterday, like a record we can't replay. Every shot still cuts so deep in the dreams I cannot keep. If I could turn back all the time, undo the space between your hand and mine, I'd trade forever just to stay in the pieces of yesterday. The coffee's cold, but I still pour it, like you'll come walking through the door. Your key still hangs there by the window, right beside my evermore. They say that healing comes with distance, but it just feels far from you. Every day I wear your memory, like a bruise that won't turn blue. I see a smile in the mirror, faint and fading in the glass, and I whisper all our secrets to the ghost that never yesterday. I kept your ring in my guitar case. You laugh inside this melody. And though the crowd may never notice, you're in every song I breathe. So if heaven takes request lines, I hope you hear this tune, 'cause the song that never ended still belongs to me and you. I drive past the park in silence, where you kissed me without fear. I swear I saw you in the distance. Then I blinked and you weren't near. They say love's just part of learning, but some lessons burn too long. You were more than just a chapter. You were every single song, picking up the pieces of yesterday, trying hard to find my way through the memories you left in this house that holds your breath. And though the sun still tries to shine, it don't like the space you left behind. So I'll stay here and replay every piece of yesterday. Every piece of yesterday still holds your name. Beside him down the street, but I still hear your heart skip a beat. I know that smile, it used to be mine before we crossed the fragile line. I say nothing, I keep it inside, the truth I carry, the tears I hide. You look so happy, but I know that face, the one that longs for a warmer place. To be your morning call, now I'm just a name you don't speak at all. But late at night when dreams take hold, you still call me in the cold. So I love you in silence, when no one sees the pain. In a world behind my eyelids, you're dancing in the rain. No words, no touch, no fight, no sound, just memories that spin around. And though you'll never know this truth so deep, I love you in silence while the world's asleep. I passed the cafe where we first kissed, a place now blurred by morning mist. They still play that song we knew, the one that ended too soon, like you. You're not gone, but you're not mine, just a chapter lost to time. But some pages won't burn away, no matter how hard I pray. I write your name on window panes, watch it melt in fall. forever mine to keep. I watched you from across the years, your smile untouched by time or tears. You lived a life I couldn't touch, but God, I wanted you so much. We danced on edges, never dove, a kind of fear disguised as love. You held my hand, but not too tight, afraid to stay, afraid of night. I almost kissed you in July, but almost never reached the sky. You said you'd come if stars aligned, but you were always almost mine. Forever almost mine. We walked the line we wouldn't cross. We made a flame but feared the fire, traded truth for silent loss. Now you wear his ring, not mine, but you still haunt this heart of mine. In every song, in every sign, you were forever almost mine. I still recall that winter train, the day you left, you hid the pain. I waved goodbye with shattered grace, knowing someone else would take my place. But you look back and so did I, the kind of look that says goodbye. But somewhere deep behind your stare, I knew a part of you stayed there. You whispered maybe in another life, but fate's a thief with a quiet knife. We had the stars, we had the time, but you were only almost mine. Forever almost mine, like echoes in a sacred hall. You were the love I never held, but still I feel it all. You built your world, I built a shrine of every moment, every sign. And though the years refused to shine, you stayed forever almost mine. The world kept turning, days grew old. I chased my dreams but lost the gold. I found your photo in a drawer, the one I swore I'd burn before. I held it close and let it speak. Your silent eyes, so soft, so weak. They told me what you couldn't say. That part of you never walked away. Now we're both older, worn by life. You with your children, me with strife. but sometimes in a crowded place, I swear I still can feel your grace. No need for touch, no need for name. My heart still plays that old refrain. You never left, not in my mind. You stayed forever undefined. Forever almost mine, like constellations out of reach. The kind of love that taught me more than any vow or wedding speech. We loved in silence, crossed no lines, but oh, the way your soul aligned. No matter what the stars design, you'll stay forever. Almost mine. Forever. Almost I see a light in empty rooms, like echoes dancing through perfume. The ghost of laughter we once knew still lingers in these shades of blue. I trace the lines you used to draw on windows misted by the thaw. It's like you never really left, just paused your breath and took the rest. I speak your name into the night. The silence answers cold but right. You're not here yet, never far. I live beneath the shadow of your heart. You're gone but not erased. I still feel your soft embrace in the corners of my sleep. You're the secret that I keep. I chase the light, I fall apart, still trapped beneath the shadow of your heart. The mirror holds your ghost each day. I turn but you just fade away. I play the songs you used to hum, but now the strings are soft and numb. You used to sing beneath the stars. Now I just drive my broken car through roads that twist like old regret, past all the dreams we never met. I hear you whisper in the rain, each drop repeating all the pain. No compass left, no place to start, just lost beneath the shadow of your heart. You're gone but not erased. I but I still hold our final night like fire that never burns quite right. You wore that dress, the one in red, the final words we left unsaid. I touched your cheek, you turned away, and now I feel that every I try to love someone anew, but every road led back to you. No kiss could match your silent stare, no touch could make me not compare. They say the heart will heal in time, but mine still beats with half a rhyme. Your melody plays soft unheard, a lullaby in every word. You're gone but not erased, I still feel your soft embrace in the corners of my sleep. You're the secret that I keep, and though we're worlds and miles apart, I live beneath the shadow of your heart, still breathing in the shadow of your heart. I wrote 100 notes to you, each one soaked in midnight blue, but I never had the nerve to send, afraid of how the truth might end. They sit inside a weathered drawer, tales of what I still long for, ink that bleeds through folded years, each word a whisper through my tears. You never knew how much I cared, I kept my love so undeclared. Now time has passed, the ink is dry, but still I read them late at night. These are letters I never sent, trapped inside what ifs and regret, lines of love I couldn't say, words that watched you walk away. You'll never know how deep it went, these broken lines I never meant to keep inside, to reinvent. These are letters I never sent. You found a life beyond my reach, a world where silence couldn't breach. You laughed in colors I once knew, painted skies without my hue, but I still keep your picture near, a younger you so bright and clear. The way you smiled in autumn light, like you could set the dark to flight. I held my peace like sacred ground, but silence is a heavy sound. And now I trace your name in air, as if you turn and find me there. These are letters I never sent, tears behind behind each sentiment. I spelled your name with trembling hand, afraid you never understand. You moved ahead, I just stayed bent inside the love I never spent. My soul forever penitent for letters I never sent. What would you say if you had known? Would you have stayed or flown alone? Would one small truth have changed the tide? Or was it fate I stood outside? I tell myself it's all okay, but dreams don't work that kind of way. You're still the voice inside my pen, the muse I lost, the might have Tonight I lit a candle flame and whispered softly just your name. I pulled a letter from the stack and dared to read those pages back. The ink had faded, but the ache still sharp enough to make me break. I poured my heart into each line, but never let them cross the spine. These are letters I never sent, but every word was truly meant. They hold a love so fierce, so real, that only time can ever steal. You'll never read what I composed, but in these pages I've exposed a love too scared to be content, buried in letters I never sent. Never sent, but never gone. The clock strikes 12, the room is cold, the night is long and growing old. I hear the echo of your name inside my chest, it sounds the same. The wind taps soft upon the glass, like it remembers what we had. But you're not here and I am alone, just me, the dark and dial tones. I reach across where you once lay, the bed just sighs and slips away. How do I breathe in a world like this? A midnight without your kiss, midnight without you. Feels like a sky with no blue. I'm a song with no sound, a heart that won't calm down. The silence is loud, the stars are cruel, and time just plays me for a fool. I'm drifting through hours I can't undo, in this midnight without you. The shadows dance against the wall. I see your face, then nothing at all. Your perfume lingers in the air, but you're not really standing there. I turn lived upon your face. If I had one more night, one more try, I'd rewrite every lullaby. But here I am in the darkest part, with nothing left but your name in my heart. The sun will rise and I'll pretend that this isn't how the story ends. But come midnight it all returns, the empty room, the quiet burns. Maybe one day I'll let you go, but I'm not ready to say so. So I'll just sit beneath this moon and mourn the love that left too soon. Midnight without you. I swore I'd never feel this way, not after all the games we played. But then you smiled across the room, and all my promises were doomed. The way you looked, the way you moved, my heart forgot it once was bruised. I tried to fight, I tried to run, but girl, I knew it had begun. One touch and I was back in flames, calling out your sacred name like history we always been. Right back where we start again. I'm falling for you again, like a fool in the pouring rain. No safety line, no parachute, just me and the truth. I know it might break me in two, but I can't stay away from you. This love's a fire I can't contain. I'm falling for you again. You came around like a summer storm, wild and sudden yet so warm. Your voice a song I can't forget, your touch the sweetest kind of thread. I told myself I'd stay in line, but every look just crossed the line. I've walked away 1,000 times, but something in me still aligns. You don't even say a word, yet every memory still hurt. We're unfinished, torn and raw, but this love defies the law. I'm falling for you again, though I swore that shattered hearts on a bedroom floor. Then let me say I felt it all, the rise, the burn, the reckless fall. 'Cause loving you, it makes me live, even when there's nothing left to give. You breathe